Alright. It's in the words, baby.
You're looking good. You're looking good. Hello. If you can hear me, I hope you can.
Sounds amazing. Sounds crisp.
Here. I got some questions today. Today's kind of like our first interview. We are at the Walmart parking lot, man. Lehigh Acres, man. Interview with Jeremiah for the second time. But the question...
This the first time. Official time.
The first official interview. My first question is, what brings you the most joy in life?
Probably, I ain't gonna lie, probably kids. I hate to say it. Like, I'm not gonna have kids anytime soon. I think I'm infertile, by the way. But I do love seeing their smiles. They're genuine. They're genuine. Like, if they don't like something, you gonna know instantly. Yeah. But if they love you, man, you're gonna know. Yeah. What about you, brother?
I would say family. Being with my family makes me really happy, and sharing moments with them. Sorry about the race car driver over there, but yeah, I say my family, they bring me the most joy. Being with them, spending time with them means a lot. Second question.
Actually, before we keep going, you know, since we talking about what we do, like absolute biggest pet peeve, like deal breaker and enrages you, I can't mess with you at all.
When people like criticize other people that they don't even know. Like when they start talking shit about like people that they just see randomly.
So just haters.
Yeah. Like if you don't know somebody and you're talking about them, I
understand like a little crack here and there, but like if you're really riding me, then that is different.
Yeah, I'd say like you see someone and you just start talking about them, you don't even know them. That's kind of like you don't even know them. Why are you talking about them? But all right, what's yours?
Biggest pet peeve all time. I hate stupid people. And
wow.
I know it sounds harsh, but since I was like a kid, bro, I've never been around like people that are like stupid. So it's like I've already been trained, but when I am around people that are slow, it's like it irks me. It irks me because some things are literal common sense. Some things I see as common sense, but some things they'll sit there and be like, oh, da-da. They'll be like, oh, you know, they just act like it's something you got to sit there and read a book to know. I used to get cooked for that in middle school because like how do I word it? I feel like I have a superiority complex. I feel like I feel like when it comes down to it, I feel like I'm above a lot of people. You know, I feel like mentally I'm up there. So it's like when I'm sitting there talking to someone and I'm hearing what they're saying, and it's like it's not even like I'm trying to get onto them for how they're thinking, but it's just like I'm looking at them because it's like why would you think like this? You know what I mean? Like in what world is it okay for you to sit there and think that is okay? Or, you know, the thought process is a little iffy.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm trying to think of my next question.
You just gotta be able to bounce off. We just talked about pet peeves and stupid people.
What's the most attractive thing in a partner for you?
You know what's funny? I was thinking about asking this question too. I think the most attractive thing in a partner is probably conversation. Like with my ex, the first time I knew I was like genuinely in love with her, we were in a car. We were in a car and we just said we didn't do nothing dirty, this or that. We sat in the front. We were talking politics. We were talking economics. We were talking all that stuff. And when I'm sitting there talking to a person and they're educated, that shit is like, it just does something to me because it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? What about you?
The most attractive thing in a partner for me would be willingness to grow. If they're not willing to grow, then it's like,
I mean, but you don't really know that until later on in the relationship. Like, say y'all only know each other for like 2-3 days. Y'all been talking for like 2-3 days. Like, what's that deal breaker then? Like, they have, like, not deal breaker, but what's that thing that's gonna make you be like, yeah, I might keep talking to you.
probably the way they are with me. Like if someone,
You like to be babied. You like to.
I think I'm just sometimes I can be a little much, you know, like a little hard to deal with. Because one day I'll be chill, I won't be talking much, and then the next day I'll be making jokes. Like Victoria can tell you, I just be making mad jokes on her all the time. It gets to her sometimes, but like, she understands me. So I'd say an understanding person. Just like, I don't know, some girls can be very snotty.
I think
I don't like that. I don't like
I
that.
think that's all girls. I feel like all girls can be very snotty for the sole fact that like they're snotty when they're not interested in you. You know what I mean? But when they're interested, they act completely different, and you see that with your girl. She wasn't acting snotty when y'all first talking. Yeah. Exactly. Why? Because she was interested. I feel like we sit there and give women like these type of like, I guess, like connotations, but we got to sit there and think we move the same. Well, I'm not gonna say we move the same way, but I think. No, I heard that
like the way girls treat guys when they're not interested is so aggressive. Like they're just like, which I get it. Like be you, be how you want to be, but when I'm not interested in a girl, I'm not gonna be like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I try to be cool. I try to be like, yeah, I'm not really interested in you, unless they're like super aggressive, which most girls can be. But girls are just like, ew, you're ugly.
One, if you come up to a woman respectfully, they're not gonna do that. Two.
No, that's not true. Because I've seen it happen. Dudes, there's so many. You can go look on every YouTube channel. The dudes that just approach the females and they're getting all mad, and it's just like,
it's the way. One, it's the way you approach them, and two, you gotta sit there and realize what type of woman you're approaching. If you're gonna sit there and approach a woman in a club and she with all her homegirls, of course you're gonna sit there and get embarrassed. But if you go approach a woman, hey, how you doing? Little conversation like that, you're not gonna get cooked like that. Because at the end of the day, you're able to sit there and bounce. Oh, can I get your number? That's disrespectful. You go up to a woman, hey, you look beautiful today. What's your name? Oh, pretty. Oh, how you doing? That's how you gotta be able to move. And then if you move like that, there's no way they're gonna be like, oh, this nigga's ugly. Like I promise you, bro.
Oh, do you want to see Jeremiah talking to females? That would be some content right there. Like getting females to sit down and like, yeah, you do it?
Yeah.
All right, one day we're going to do that. Spring break coming up, so.
Bro, you don't understand. I'm good with holding, like, I could talk to anybody, right? I could sit there and talk to a female, but as soon as like, I don't know how to say it. Like I could talk to a female, throw a little hint here and there, but as soon as it comes to secure the bag, it's like I don't even want it. I'm just sitting there talking to him just so I could talk to him. Like this one girl from Olive Garden, she was like the hostess or whatever. So, you know, after we leave, homeboy, and so we're walking out and I look back, I'm like, you know what? Let me go holler at her. So we sitting there, we talking, we're literally outside while she's on the clock for a good 45 minutes. Talking.
Whoever you are, they need to fire you right now.
You need a raise, baby. Don't worry about that.
45 on the clock?
On the clock. But it's like, and then I'm getting ready to go, and I'm like, no, I already walked away. I already walked away from the conversation. It's dead. And I'm like, dang, I didn't grab this girl's number. But it's like, the way I see it is, they're gonna come and go.
This channel is gonna turn into me teaching Jer the OG ways on how to get women.
This nigga has I'm not gonna air him out, but he's not pulling the way he's making it seem. Me, I can pull.
Y'all know about me, man. I'm not gonna say I'm the most handsomest man in the world or I got all this game, but like You just can't be scared. I think Jer's getting there. I think you're getting there. I think sometimes, like when we were younger, you used to get very nervous around women.
I had really bad anxiety. I had real bad anxiety. But
It's getting better though.
it's different, bro. It's different. I can sit there and talk to a female so easily, and it's not. But the thing is, when it comes to talking to a female, I can't talk to you romantically. You know what I mean? Like if I can sit there and come up to you like homies, as homies, cool in it. But romantically, I start shitting in bed. That's all there is to it.
All right, one last question. The last question of the interview.
You got game?
Do I have a game? Is that the question?
No, I'm messing with you.
First date. Where would you take a girl for a first date? Don't say ice cream. He has this thing called the ice cream method, talking about asking a girl to go to ice cream. That does not work.
One, the ice cream method is not a date. An ice cream method is to get play. Putting y'all on chat. Putting y'all on.
All right, go ahead.
First date. I've only been on one first date. I've been in maybe like 3 relationships. My first date was to the movies, actually. The horrible first date because, one, because you can't really talk during the movie unless it's empty. Then y'all could go kiki. But I took her. We ended up going to PDQ. We did a little chitter chatter. Went to the movie. We left in the middle of the movie, handled some business, and called it a night. So, all right, let me get on with it. Let me get on with it. The ideal first date, I think you should not go to dinner. You should grab something to eat, though. You should definitely grab something to eat. I think you should do something like mini golf, laser tag, arcade. Do something where you guys are interacting a lot more. Then after you grab food, y'all calm it down. You really see how she's moving. And then after that, it's like, it's easy. You got, if you were doing everything right the whole night, keeping her interested, being respectful, that really could be your woman if you wanted it to. What about you, brother?
So I would say for me, like a museum. I wanted to go to a museum date for a minute, and nobody wanted to go with me. And
I act like I'm not here. Like, I love history.
But romantically with the female, I would say like a museum or just walking around the town. Huh?
Not a homie date?
A homie date?
A homie date?
Homie date coming soon. But a museum, like, look at art, see what they think about it. Just you kind of get to learn what their thought process is like, where they're at mentally. And then walking around the town, you just get to see things. Like, around here is downtown Fort Myers. And it's nice over there, so me and my lady go down there decent amount, just walk around. It's nice.
The thing is, like, I feel like, I don't know, I don't mind walking around, but I feel like there really isn't much here. You know what I mean? Like, I actually went on a date the other day. I took this girl on a nature walk. That's some player shit. Cause no matter what, y'all gotta take pictures together. Cause y'all out in nature. You gotta really enjoy it. Remember the moment.
Where are the pictures at then?
On the phone. But
I'm not a big social media guy, so I don't really understand the whole taking pictures and posting them, like,
no.
relationship thing. But yeah, well, I think that's where we're gonna end it. Hope you enjoyed. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Probably however long it's been, maybe 15 minutes. But yeah, let me know how y'all like this. If you like the views of the Walmart parking lot, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good one. Bye.
Chat. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And hey, that girl you like, you hit her up tonight. This your day.
Tonight is the night.
Oh my gosh.